time?
Huh?
What it do?
And hi guys, we are live. Wow!
Oh
my
look,
God, people live that quick.
Wow, I was ready for the response too. Just I was like,
wow,
yeah, girl,
okay, hey y'all. Okay, so welcome again to the Waiting Game, chapter 35. We have everybody here. We got Miss Tanya in the orange. Hey, say hello.
Hey.
Miss Cherie, what you got on? Is it? That color.
We got florals and some
okay, I love it.
It's
burgundy, very fallish. And then we got Maggie down there in the blue. Ain't that blue? Okay.
It is. It's navy.
Okay.
Hey y'all.
Okay. Then we got our friend, our brother. He's back, y'all. We hate that he missed last time. We ain't gonna hold it against him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was supposed to be here, but he ain't come. But it's cool.
You know,
life happens. So
right.
And then he got a shout out with that T-shirt on. Shout it. Show him the T-shirt.
No. Back that. Back that.
Oh,
they love him.
Back.
It need a date on it.
That T-shirt.
It does.
Worth something. So, hey y'all again. So we're just going to just do a checkup, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about the Valentine's that's coming up to whatever, all that. So, first of all, we need to see what's going on with Justin. What's going on with you, Justin? Where you been? What's going on? Let us know.
It's all good. Just out here working, trying to stay blessed and peaceful.
That's what we all need to do.
Nothing too much to tell about. Same old entrepreneurship, business, and family.
Right. Okay. So what about dating though?
Oh, it's happening. But trying to man, just kind of slow down a little bit on it, not doing it as rapid as I was. I took, but like Tinder, Tinder took that. I ain't been on Tinder no more.
Wait a minute. Oh, you on Tinder? Okay.
But yeah, I ain't been on Tinder in a while. You know what I'm saying? I stopped. All the quick dating because it's pointless. Feeling.
So is it really pointless, or you just ain't been meeting the right type of women?
Pointless is definitely the key to the city as far as dating all the time.
Okay.
If you know how to work Tinder, you can always be on the phone. I can get 3 dates a week, but as far as like spending my money for nothing and my time for nothing.
Okay.
Because I'm not on it just to have sex. I'm like actually like trying to find something worth finding.
So do you think what would be an appropriate timeline? Let's just say in dating sites, let's just use Tinder. I mean, because a lot of people say Tinder is hookup, but let's say it's Bumble, all the other dating websites.
Right.
What is an appropriate timeline? Because let's say you do meet a woman who is on it and not, trying to look for the same thing that you're looking for, but she's not looking for the speed dating, the just constantly going out on dates, because like you said,
what is she looking for?
So what would be an appropriate time, to say, okay, you don't want it to be too long on a dating website where you messaging somebody back and forth. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Because if it's Tinder and you swiped and I swiped, that means you fucking with me. So excuse my friend, you like me. So
right. Cathedral shirt.
Okay. Like we don't get back and forth.
Right. So you can see a lot of people that you're attracted to, right? A lot of people that you meet up with, but not necessarily want to take them out on a date. Let's just be for real, because once you match, you're gonna have some type of conversation with them.
Right. Hopefully.
What about to say maybe
maybe. Right. Maybe. If you're looking for the right intentions, if y'all match, what would be a good timeline? Let's say maybe you talk, because sometimes, and I don't know who's always checking it.
If it's taking longer than a week.
Sometimes, okay, so let's say a week.
If it's longer than a week and I'm trying to do something with you and you still just ain't, then I'm begging you to go somewhere.
Okay.
Like on some.
That's intentional.
And we like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, we ain't trying to be, let's go have a drink. And let's go get some dinner.
Let me chew this
Let's
girl
go see some Christmas lights for Christmas. Let's go, huh?
Are you quick to say, let's meet up? Ask somebody for their number, or are you waiting for their number, like, to give it to you? Like, what's that exchange look like?
I mean, waiting on her to decide to say, hey, you want my number? That would be beta. Okay. but like, it wouldn't be like on some, each person is different as far as how I judge how fast I'm going to say, hey, let's go somewhere. Usually it doesn't take long when she's ready for the same I'm ready for.
Okay.
Like, and for me with Tinder is, for example, because I'm not messaging you to try to get you to like me. You saw something and you swipe right. Same way I did. So so at this point, are you ready to date, or are you just on here because you bored and you want attention?
Right.
Because you're on here because you want to date. That's the point.
Okay. Supposedly.
At the point where you say, hey, I'm digging you. Hey, I'm digging you. I'm not about to be on the phone with you for a whole week trying to get you to go out with me because you don't want to. Like,
I'm on.
Because at this point, why you don't want to? We done been the Monday to Saturday and Sunday. We done had a whole week. So unless you just got a lot going on and I'm understanding of, you done went out of town. Okay. And you working. Okay.
Out of town.
And, at 30, I don't want to hear I'm in school no more. I'm tired of that shit. I'm in school. I got class. I do too. Like,
you need the wrong one. That's what it sounds like.
But that's what I'm saying. So when you run across those, that's like, she ain't talking about nothing. She talking about, I'm still working on myself shit.
Maybe. Get her ass wanted to be on Tinder.
I'm like, why are you talking to me? Like, why are you? Because you want attention.
Wait. You think you're meeting the wrong one? People that are getting on these sites. Everybody has a different reason to be on there. Right. Y'all they might just be Maggie. No.
But that's the Maggie. Don't get on the dating site just because you want to talk.
You want a dating site because you might want to have sex. You want a dating site because you just want somebody's attention and you want to talk. You want a dating site because you do want to date, but you might just want to date and have people take you out to dinner. You on a dating site because you're trying to find a husband.
So like, listen, so look at all that a man dealing with. Why is a man on there?
Women do all these the same thing.
But I'm saying,
yes,
on there for
yes.
Men
you trying to find a sugar mama who's gonna take you out and wine and dine you. You want to tell you why we on there. Bored.
Well, I'll tell you why we on there.
What?
We want to know.
We are on there because number one, we want to have sex. If we talking about men, number one, we want relationship intimacy. That's what men want. They want they want to go out and be with a woman. Like we want to be a woman because we tired of being by ourselves when we want a woman. We don't want to talk on the phone for attention. What I want to do.
I can appreciate that. I can respect that.
If that's a dude that's doing that.
But you know what? Hold on. Pause. Okay, I respect that. But what there's a disconnection with that. If that's what you want. I just had this conversation with my sister over here to the left of me. Oh, well, she's really whatever. She got on the orange. All right.
You go ahead.
I just had a conversation with her about this. And I've said this to my other sisters who are on here joining. You have much more respect if you come and you say, hey, I just want to hook up. Nah, you ain't gonna get far at all. But I'm depending on what you want. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for, I ain't looking for that. Right. So if you say, yeah, I can respect it, don't have me being like, oh, does he like? Oh, wait, he didn't call today. Oh, he didn't text today. Oh, he didn't. We ain't doing all that. We grown. If we're grown, then do whatever comes with that. If you tell me that and you don't get what you want, then we move forward and we move on. That's what it is. But I think that's the issue is we are waiting because the man is supposed to see how it moves, correct? We talked about this last week.
See,
the man the man is the one that's supposed to be like, okay, well now the woman determines what she gonna do, like the way she want to move, but the man determines if y'all gonna be together or even get to a relationship. So if that's y'all, then why y'all hiding behind the curtains talking about something? Come over, let's watch a movie. What? We don't even know you.
Men grant access to relationship, women grant access to sex. Period. To piggyback off what you said.
All right, I receive it. Okay.
Period. But that's the thing to answer Tanya's question. I'm dealing with all of these different things.
Well, everybody, like Maggie said, the spectrum of everybody's mindset of dating on these websites is different.
But what's the purpose? But the purpose of it is what? Because Facebook is social, not dating. Is. Instagram is social, not dating. If you want attention and likes and conversation, don't get on a website where niggas is intending to date.
No, I disagree.
Speak on it,
Maggie. Because be straight up with that. Because in your bio now, that's the other.
I ain't got no bios.
Women are
very because Tinder they ain't writing no bios.
That's what, so if I got to cipher through 3 weeks of all of these intentions that ain't clearly stated, I am done after a couple of days because to me she's bullshit.
Let me ask you this though. Okay.
But maybe in the bio, women gonna say in the bio, one more thing, in the bio, women are going to tell you straight up. So I just swipe past that because women are going to say off top, and it's annoying, but I guess you have to because no hookups.
Hello, that's what everybody writes. No hookups.
Like, okay, all right, no hookups. And if you don't like kids, swipe left. And if you don't live local, no long distance women are gonna hit a whole list of no-nos. They ain't gonna tell you what they want. They just gonna tell you what they don't want. And then you gotta figure out.
Okay.
Justin. Okay, let me ask you this, Justin. Since we swiping right and swiping left, do you think you might be swiping on the wrong type of women? I mean, you might need a plain Jane. I'm just being out there. Because if you're going for a woman who has the most filters, because if you swiping right, let's be for real, most men are just swiping based off of looks.
And see, I don't swipe. You're not getting a swipe if you don't have a bio. Because there's plenty of pretty faces.
1 in a million.
I was about to say you might be selling yourself short, but you might be selling yourself short because she might be shy, but you might be swiping on somebody who, because we've talked about people putting forth a representative.
How do you know without a bio? I'm just looking at your face. I'm saying, I like her hair. She got on orange and shit.
Most men, you talk very different than most men. A lot of times, the women see the men do not have a bio, and the men are willing to go out, but then when you meet up with them, then it's like, oh, she real. She.
Don't get me started on the story about the real.
I say.
So you really meant what you said in your bio. So I'm like, okay, well maybe we had the wrong intentions because a lot of times that's why I want to talk on the phone for a week because I ain't trying to waste no time. I ain't trying to waste your time. If I already see on the phone that we don't click. And let's say we do meet on a Monday. Honey, I might have plans for this weekend. I'm sorry.
Right.
So you're going to have to catch me on the next one or you're going to have to plan. So
I got to see how serious, how worth it you are for a whole nother week of talking while you go live your life. I mean, in the sense of, when you still curbing because you iffy. So now I'm trying to see if I'm going to go like, am I going to keep doing this or not? You know?
Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of men are where you are to where they tired of taking women out and spending their money. So they ready for the first one to be like, oh my God, and fall in love. But then you be like, okay, I ain't falling in love with nobody on the first date. So that's your fault. You trying to pick and choose 3 different women to talk to on the phone.
But that's why men need to choose a cheap date. We can meet and greet for 30 minutes. We can meet up.
What is the problem? That's what we're saying. I think that's the misconception that you think. Well, I don't know about every woman. We talking about the women on the screen.
Exactly.
We only talking about the women on the screen. I can't talk about everybody else. But I do know this about my sisters. We can go there. We can walk down here to daggone Arabia Mountain State Park Trail, whatever. We can go down the trail. You want to meet up? Yep. You don't have to pay nothing for me.
You are talking about my exact first meetings. Like, but see, that's
ain't nothing.
That's what filters it out, though. BC, that's what filters it out for me. Because if you're not trying to go get coffee, and I don't know you, so I'm not buying a bunch of. I'm using coffee as an example of.
Sure.
Am I going to be buying you a bunch of drinks, and I must be spending $100 on a chick I don't know, or are we going to talk and see if this is somebody that I want to spend more money on? Are we going to go walk on a trail? Are we going to go do some meet up somewhere? Are we going to go Dutch until? Because see, if a woman is saying, I don't know, I can't say, hold on until I'm starting to get a little more of you. That's when I'll start spending a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm. But wait a minute. Okay, I have a question.
Oh, you have a question.
You hit us with that because you know this is happening.
No, not claim them quick. Not claim them quick, but if I'm spending my money and you still iffy on if you even want to see me,
but see, hold on, pause. So I have a question for you since you're talking about that. I get it. Okay, you want to meet up at a coffee place, whatever. You meet up, you want to see if you vibe, right? If you connect. Cool.
If
so you
vibe,
connect.
That's what she
kiki. I mean, it might be a little couple of instances that happen, but you know, overall, it's a pretty good time. Mm-hmm. Okay. So then would your next statement be you want to come over so we can continue?
My next statement would never be you want to come over because that's what every woman on Tinder is expecting me to freaking
say. Come on.
And see, and for me though, I'm not the type that's about to be talking about anything intimate past what you talking about. Because if your woman gonna let you know she's trying to be intimate with you. So if I say it, you done already sent me a signal of 5. A signal or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 that if I know you coming, because I already know you coming, you done let me know that you're trying to come.
Oh, true that.
But I'm not about to just be throwing that out off top because a lot of women are defensive because they're expecting you to say that. So they just waiting to shut that down. They are waiting to shut that down. So no. But just like Maggie cool with a simple date. Victoria cool with a simple date. Some women is like, click.
And that's not the person you want to connect with. You are clearly, it's so many people out here in the dating scene. Can we connect and meet up and see if we vibe in person? Justin, I don't need to talk to you for a week either. If we have a good 2 conversations, let's meet up and see. If not, on to the next.
So my line would be, let's link.
Hey.
Okay.
And well, when I say let's link up, let's link up.
Let's connect.
Connect and link, Lord. That's just the phrase these days.
Let's connect. Let's link up.
Let's get together.
Because everybody don't know what you mean by hook up. So let's link up.
Right. That's why I said it's very important that you state what you want and don't be scared of what the woman gonna do. If you want to say, hey, I just want to have this, I just want to have a night with you. That's it.
Now, how much does distance matter?
One thing about Tinder, there's a woman for all of that other than being serious.
Well, yeah, same thing.
There's a woman for hooking up. You just buy some, she don't want to talk to you no more. We can be friends. We can do business. I got friends off of Tinder. I got friends that I never kissed before, but we still talk every day. I got chicks that I ain't never seen after I smashed. I got chicks I took on and didn't smash. I got chicks I took on 3 dates and then it was pointless. And I'm like, damn, I wasted my money. But I've actually been in 2 relationships off Tinder. And these weren't relationships. So like these were like 2 years, 3 years. Like I delete Tinder. Oh shit! I got a reason to delete Tinder.
Right.
We got somebody in the comments. Ashley said, "I met my boyfriend off Tinder."
See, it's not trash. Like there are people that really are intending to, do something real. But on average, that's a lot of swiping to find somebody that actually is trying to be serious.
You gotta weed through.
That's why I see my cousin met her fiance on Tinder.
I got a partner that's married right now off Tinder, baby and everything. I done had 2 great relationships. They just didn't work out.
Well, so then we need to dissect what for me, I'm the person that dissects everything, probably too much. It's an issue, but okay. If you're saying that you're getting all these people that's getting these relationships from online platforms, okay. So then what is it like? Are people meeting? Okay, put it this way. Do you think that for your homeboy, you can just use him, you ain't gotta say his name. your homeboy, when he met his wife or when he hooked up with his wife, did they have sex first before they went in a relationship?
They were long distance. Her ass moved to Atlanta.
Never mind. No, because I wonder.
When they first started talking, like they had to go visit each other. They weren't living in the same state.
You know, I'm a fan of long distance. They know.
I mean, I'm not about that.
She don't like long distance.
I'm not about that life. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not about that life. And I don't live close to Atlanta. So one of the things for me is like on the dating website, when I be seeing you 30, 40, 50 miles from me,
but you're missing out.
You already saying you gonna make an effort to either meet me halfway.
That's what
or whatever. I already know it ain't gonna work because I've had so many people say, "Oh, you live far." Yeah, baby, I'm 45 to an hour away.
But you know what though?
Put it in work.
Hold on. So, but see, no. See, you know, I tell you this all the time. You could be missing out. This is the thing. Girl, because because when a man want to see you, he don't care about no distance.
I don't give a damn.
He don't care about no damn distance.
I don't care.
He's gonna drive to see you. Because I'm telling you, this last little thing that I had this past weekend, I drove in the rain in the cold, 40 minutes away from me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. You have to try. You just swipe. You have to if you want that. I know you don't want to. I know you don't want it. You got to have something amazing on your profile.
But Tanya, somebody's trying to holler at you in the chat that we know is long distance. And he said, I bet if he hollered at you would do long distance.
Wait a minute.
Mr. Brian.
Bye, Brian. You already told
me. You talking about Brian?
Told me you went on the hunt and you ain't ready, boo-boo.
Are you talking about Brian Thomas? We talking about Mr. Brian who was on the show?
Brian Thomas.
Oh, okay, who was on the show? Okay. We'll go back and rewatch them episodes and see if you're ready.
You gotta have a good talk game. So, I'm cool with long distance.
We'll go back on the shows.
You gotta have something other than the looks to attract.
That's what long distance often reveals. The effort. That's one of the reasons why I like I don't like long distance. Let me correct that.
Why you don't like it?
I'm slick in a long distance thing that got me like focused for some reason.
Is she watching the show?
No.
Right. Okay. So what you mean you slick?
I want it though. But
you mean you slick talking to somebody long distance? Slick.
Yeah, I am talking to somebody long distance. I'm not talking to nobody else. Like I'm focused on somebody that's long distance right now.
Is that something y'all communicated that y'all not talking to anybody else? I mean, have you told her that you're not talking to anybody else?
Yeah, but see, that's my point. Yeah, that's my point.
Oh, okay.
That's what long distance. A lot of times,
not all the time.
Long distance will it shows
can't
the
assume
effort.
With dating, but you can date multiple people, even long distance.
But I couldn't date a woman long distance if she was already skeptical and defensive about all of these what ifs I'm doing. No matter what I tell her, I'm not doing nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like long distance, it stretches the trust issues. It stretches like all you got. You have to trust the person.
Okay. Do you agree? Do you agree that long distance? Okay, well, we'll just say this.
And it damn sure makes the heart grow fonder. Like you.
It does, but or it could be out of sight, out of mind. Okay, right. So it's either or. It could be out of sight, out of mind, or it could be like, oh, he is like,
I can't wait to see him, or I'm glad he's gone.
That's not me. I'm just saying, out of sight, out of mind, or the other extreme. I'm just saying, it's not me. It's not me.
That's where your woman discernment come in.
No, but see, this is the thing. I think it's gonna have to be your job. Okay, brother man, it's gonna be your job to make sure that you're communicating and keeping her engaged since she's far away. Exactly. I think that's what it is. Because
it's Tanya, all effort.
Yeah, like Tanya wants to be talked to all the time. She wants to see somebody all the time. That's probably why she got an issue with distance.
I do.
I got to get to know you. I mean,
you do. But see, Tanya, you can get to know them in so many ways.
But
communicating long distance, FaceTiming, you have to communicate a lot.
A lot of men are not open to emotionally communicate. So and that is very hard for me to
say that. Hold on, say that again, Tanya. Say that again.
They're not open to emotionally communicate long distance. Right. I mean, like not on a surface level. we can get to know people. That's just
talking
networking.
About feelings.
On a surface level, I feel like all of us can get to know a lot of people. We're very organic, outgoing.
Yeah, it's conversation.
I'm talking about on a deeper level, those deep conversations to where I'm trying to see, do I really want to stick with you? Like you said, trust you that, okay, if all of a sudden you say, well, I think I just want to just date you. Okay, do I want to commit to just you?
Right.
You know, or should I continue to date and keep my options open? Those are the things that we as women have to realize. I feel like sometimes, especially when men are not taught to communicate, even from a young age, and
especially not emotionally.
Shut up, be quiet. Why you crying? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like I can count on one hand how many times I've seen a lot of men, older men, my uncle, my daddy cry. I mean, or talk about heartbreak, or talk about a death, or talk about a loss. I mean, those emotions are really buried deep in a man. So I can't really, and I'm just trying to scratch the surface and get down to those deep feelings to really see, you know, how much of a liking do you have towards me? Are you willing to, you know, go on this journey? Because it's not always going to be happy. Wow, I think I enjoy going out. I would be okay long distance. I mean, I've been self-sufficient now. 36. So we definitely capable and grown of getting things accomplished and done. But I would love to have a partner to enjoy this life with and share this life with. I think that's where I'm at as far as like, I am very open. And not to say I just at times, like I said, something on your profile has to really draw me, and with me. Y'all can attest to this, honey. Looks is not gonna always get me.
Me neither. And
I do love a good look, but those are not the things that I'm drawn to. Right, we know. My track record. I've said it before. My track record.
About looks. That's why.
It ain't about looks.
The piece of Tanya that they get is basically like what of you do they get basically as far as looks. If looks is it, they gonna get what they get. But if they got some substance.
Cherie, do you see what Coach Aaron told you, Cherie?
Yes, that's what
all right.
What do you say?
I mean, like, I really, like, I'm sitting up here listening to all this. Like,
what's going on in your
have
mind?
nothing for you. Like, I have.
Right.
Okay.
Because, like, this whole Tinder thing, like, y'all are the online people. That's not my flow. Like, I'm too personable, I guess. You know, I need face to face. I need touch. I need, like, as a hug, like high five. Like, I like to look into each other's eyes. Like,
I think that's not. I'm with you.
But that's why that's not my I don't give it more than a week after I say let's link.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
After I say let's link, we can do all that.
Ain't even on there. She ain't on
there. I ain't on none of them.
I feel you.
She's on there.
She ain't on the site.
Well, and see, and it's a thing about opening up your options. For me, it's, am I gonna just wait? Like that whole guy gonna send a man to me? The guy gonna send a woman?
But we already know about that.
You know, so I gotta go. I have to create other ways to, like, not just run into women, like grocery store, work, gas station. Like, I'm not about to cold approach somebody at no bar. That's pointless. Like, so.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Okay.
To read that. But that's the thing. I could go anywhere and actually hold a conversation and get a date. So I don't see me online as
because she's pointless. A pimp.
That's not it, because we already said my forky days are over.
Right,
okay?
Right, because she was a pimp. Baby.
We're in the new
okay. So let's go to the day and age where we're limited on places we can go and all these. We can't just be going out and just we are limited at this point.
We are. But see, that don't mean that.
But that's the thing for me in this point, like it all worked out because I'm not like dating anyway while we at COVID. So I'm not gonna be out here like, oh, let's go on this date, let's go on that date. Because I'm doing things that I need to do. So I'm not trying to date. But before now, I was out. Like when my child would go over on the weekend, I'm gone. I have friends I go hang out with. While I'm out, we're like at restaurants. Dudes talk, dudes holler. And for me,
Online is not for me because I don't like to sit up here and text. They know this. I don't like to text nobody. You better call and pick up the phone. Let's hold a whole conversation. Now, if you want to FaceTime, that's cool. Let's FaceTime, but that's
acceptable.
Like I like to sit who you are. In person.
I just said
but the online part is the initial, hey, let's talk. It's not like we about to just stay on the computer. That's my point. Like,
I know, but it's too much swiping. For me, it's too many. Like, no.
I ain't been on it.
You know, man, them swipes ain't gonna do nothing nowhere. I mean, because at that point, you just
for me, that's not my thing.
The swipes become boredom. Yeah,
I pray it works out.
Well, it is a tool. It ain't my thing.
It is a tool.
It's a tool. Because like it's a tool to increase dating. Like that's all. It's a tool to increase how many women I come across so that I could actually find one.
Okay.
Like, also, I mean, because you like I'm increasing the choices.
Victoria, how you say, you always tell me and Tanya, you got to put yourself out there. You got to put yourself out there. So that's just another way.
You do.
And it's another way of getting out there. And then the long distance thing for men and talking and emotions, Tanya, a lot of times, like one, long distance, the only way that's going to work is if you got a man that's willing to be on the phone with you. So that's why I said, but like on some,
but you know what?
It has to be intentional.
You have to be intentional. Now, though. That's what I'm saying. Like it's working.
That's it.
Because she has me engaged and I like her enough to do that.
Yep.
What did she do that made you want to be engaged? I should say. What caught your attention? Knowing that she was long distance already, what was it?
Now I met her in person.
I want to hear.
Oh, okay. She was
visiting. I met her in person and then she flew back home.
Okay.
That's I didn't meet her on Tinder or online or anything.
Oh, okay.
Like I actually met her in person, like literally, hi, how you doing? Introduced myself, walked away, came back. Would you like to sit down? Sure. And we started talking.
Okay. I did.
So one, she said, would you like to sit down? Like that was number one, because a woman that's gonna take any type of initiative past me introducing myself to take her step to say,
she shot her shot and won.
She took
we be talking about that on the show all the time.
Yeah, like also because some women are too prideful to actually act in any point of the first initial interaction, act like you like me too. Like you still on that whole, nigga please shit. Knowing, and I'm sitting here like, you like me, and you still ain't come off it yet. Like,
for that.
So she actually said, yeah, would you like to sit down? And we had a conversation. She had to leave in a little bit of she had to leave and get on a flight. So we had a short amount of time. Whatever that interaction, it picked up into us talking regularly.
Okay.
To the point where I want to hear how her day was, and she wants to hear how my day was. And I'm like, trying to help her with stuff going on in her world, and she's trying to help me with stuff going on in my world. And then there's a plan to fly to Atlanta to see me. So, but I'm not the type to just be on the phone. Like
I'm finding out that most guys are not
like just sitting on the phone and just like, what you doing? We FaceTime. What you doing? And I'm watching TV and you just I can't, like hours on the phone every day and I just can't see you. I hate it. But it definitely it weeds all of the BS out, because in order for this to work, I have to engage. When you call me, you gonna know if there's another chick here or not. Ain't no way of hiding it. You used to me talking to you all. We've been talking Monday through Thursday. We talk all night. Next thing you know, I ain't paying on the phone.
Raymond said, who's paying for that flight ticket, Justin?
I was just about to ask that. Now, is she paying for this flight, or does she pay for hers and then you pay for yours next time?
Justin, you answer, because I got an answer for that too. Go ahead.
So, of course, when I initially said, hey, come see me, I said I was going to pay for your flight. I'm not about this initially saying, you come in to see me, I'm saying I'm going to pay for your flight. I'm going to fly you out.
Did you do it?
No, she bought her ticket.
Okay.
But plans changed because we was about to go.
Here we go with the
Puerto Rico. So I was going to be there, but then she decided to change and she decided to come here. You know what I mean?
Y'all was trying to live your, hold on, pause. Y'all was getting ready to go to Puerto Rico, and I'm like, holla. Y'all ain't even together though. I mean, I'm just saying, but if you felt that escalation in your spirit, that's cool. But I'm like,
about the I mean,
Victoria, he is grown and was living his best life.
Listen, Maggie, you know how I feel about that best life. Yesterday, I said I'm grown.
And but she's also like, she's coming, and she went ahead and price froze her ticket or whatever. She coming.
So Raymond said, "Wait, did you reimburse her for the ticket?" Raymond needs to know these details.
No, that's what I want to know.
No,
shout out, Raymond.
She called me and said, "I bought a ticket."
Okay. Okay. So
hold on. When she get here though,
everything taken care of.
Yeah,
I was just that was coming next. Like
she not paying for she not paying for her own meals and paying for what we do, and she ain't
not
paying for where she stay and none of that. Like so, but she called me and said, "I bought a ticket."
Okay. So then that means that okay. So
like the plan, I didn't plan the plan was to do something else. Then she hit me up, and the plan is still, I still want to come to Atlanta. So then she was like, I bought my ticket. So no, she got money. She can buy a ticket. I mean, and then the other thing is when I'm sending for her, I'm gonna say, hey, I bought you a ticket. Check your email. Like
when I send for her.
But see, hold on, pause. Okay, perfect. When I send for her. Now, Justin, you made a comment earlier talking about how women be like, oh, I'm waiting for God to send me my man. Okay, hold on. It's not even that God is gonna send us the men, but he's showing up gonna prove it though.
Right.
He ain't gonna send it. He might send it a different way, but he's gonna prove my husband. It's gonna be stamped. I'm just saying.
Most definitely.
I'm not saying.
But that's on your discernment to pay attention to all everything. Like making sure that you're with a man that God sent, and not with a mistake or with just just choices and bad decisions and like denying red flags.
Oh, child, the red flags should be flags all in your face. And you like this? Well,
definitely learned a lot.
But no, I didn't buy her ticket.
Okay, so then that means when we get an update, you bought the ticket. Like we already done said it. So since she bought her ticket, you're going to take care of everything else, right? Okay.
Most definitely. Like if she coming to see me, she not But at the same time, there is we dating spending money. There's a relationship spending money, and there is a wife. We don't just spend money the same for a chick that I'm talking to.
Right, because you guys are not together.
Yeah, like I mean, so like if this is my girlfriend and we going Dutch, it's like, bro, that's. I thought you said you wanted that to be your fiance. But if this is we're dating and I just met you, I might, but I mean, don't expect all of that, because in that case, we're in a relationship, and then I'm gonna have expectations too because you're my girlfriend. So I got girlfriend expectations instead of we just talking.
Okay. So hold on. Question for you then. Let's discuss what are the expectations on different levels. Since you're the man, okay, on here, what's the expectation of like, okay, we talking to the girlfriend to the wife? What are the expectations? How are they different? Give an example.
If you my girlfriend, if you're not my girlfriend and we just talking, you do what you want to do. And I don't have no right to be complaining about you doing what the hell you want to do.
Correct.
Don't disrespect me.
Of course.
But you do what you want to do. Like if you didn't pick up the phone, I'm not tight because you ain't my girl. If you went out with somebody else, I'm not tight. I'm paying attention to the fact that you talking to me and talking to somebody else, but I'm not. You don't owe me that because you're not my girlfriend.
Okay.
I don't owe you paying for everything every time. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna court you and all of that, but sometimes you can buy your own drink. Like you ain't my girl, and you know
your own coffee. Okay.
Yeah.
Or your own tea. Okay.
Right. Okay. You can my girlfriend. I'm gonna put gas in your car on Sunday for work Monday. My
Really?
girl I'm talking to, I'm gonna ask you how was work. Like on some, there's levels to that. Like on some, like if you my girlfriend, we've been together for about a year. Yeah, I'm gonna put gas in your car. I'm a car wash membership and everything. Like I'm gonna make sure your car clean, but I'm gonna feed you. But I am gonna expect certain things that we like out of men, like being fed, making sure I eat.
But see, what's the difference between that and a wife?
A wife is her responsibility.
So how's she being treated though?
What you mean?
Like, okay, the things that this is what we had this conversation before.
None of the things we get out of women happen appropriately if we're not doing what we should be doing as men.
Correct. That's fair. Correct. Amen to that.
I'm not expecting her to be feminine and cooperative and all of that shit.
Feminine.
And like she done actually decided to let the masculine energy go and let me have that. Like that's a wife.
Okay, so the masculine energy can be there when she ain't your girlfriend.
It's gonna be there, regardless if I want it there. And the only way you become a wife is if you let that go. Because you're not about to be bossing me around, telling me what to do, talking to me with your fists and doing all that. Like,
yeah, I don't talk.
I'm not spending money on that. I'm not
spending. But see, the thing is this, Justin.
That's the levels of what you get. So, like what Tony was saying, the emotional and all of that. Mm-hmm. The levels of what you get out of a man, a lot of times, the same way y'all open up when y'all trust, it's the same way. We've been beat up so much by women for being vulnerable and shat on for actually being honest about our feelings with women. So men ain't about to just tell you how they feel, because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna come with an and a but. And not just this how I feel. What the fuck you mean? That's why I didn't want to say nothing. That's why I didn't want to talk about it.
So wait, pause. Rainbow said, okay, so there's a difference in levels of dating. Yes. But sometimes men blur those expectations by asking women to do wifey things when some women don't even know if they are a girlfriend. Raymond, we have spoken about this several times.
Go back and watch other shows, Raymond. Yes.
Raymond,
wait, no. Real quick, Justin. Women don't know their girlfriend. If you have not had a conversation with that man and y'all are aligned that y'all are in a relationship,
you single.
Boyfriend, you're single. It's no confusion.
Y'all
are single, and
you single.
You have a choice to do wifey things or not. We are
single.
SINGLE.
Right.
It's the man responsibility, I feel like, to tell you don't do that. I mean, I'm gonna tell you don't do that. I'm not gonna, don't wash my clothes, put that down. Like, I'm gonna tell you don't do that because I don't
color. Okay. Ain't no man, you gonna sit there and let her watch.
No.
And you gonna let her fix your plate. No, you gonna let her fix your plate.
No, we gotta my girlfriend. Listen to Justin. He's talking for himself, but other men.
Right. And I'm about to say, because I know some men that would tell another female, no, don't do it, because they know that means
I know the
we know those men.
Yes, yes, for sure.
I don't want you to get it twisted. I know the problems it's gonna cause. The same way I did that, you gonna be pulling rank in my house that you don't deserve to be talking like this.
So you got the 3rd, 4th, 5th man that said that.
You know, I don't do all that. Now you think you own this shit and you don't pay no bills here. You feel me? Like
that's fair.
Like you sticking your chest out like you about to be telling me what to do in my house just because, for example, like you ever had those situations where the girlfriend done talk shit to the baby mama? You feel me? Like on some, that's his fault for not saying, don't feed my child. That's my daughter. I don't need you taking her to school. That's my daughter and she has a mother. I don't need you feeding her. I don't need you. I got it. And I'm gonna tell my daughter. I don't have no kids, y'all. I'm gonna tell my daughter.
Hello.
Don't go ask Stephanie for nothing. You have a mother and you have a father. Don't ask her for nothing. Because then it gets blurred because now she feel like I'm taking care of your daughter better than you taking care of your own daughter. And then as an example of, if you don't reel that in as a man and not allow her, that's his fault. Like that's his fault. if you got her doing stuff that she shouldn't be doing because you ain't claimed her, you ain't claimed her, but you got her doing claimed her shit. So then, but then you wonder why she ain't acting right, why she all messed up in the head and she confused and I thought everything was cool. No, bro, because she doing wifey shit and you still introducing her as my homegirl.
That ain't going down at the Waiting Game chapter 35. We ain't doing that.
Still introducing her, but you doing all that wifey stuff.
Thankfully, I haven't been in any situations like that. So
no, put it out there off top. That's his fault. For don't let her do wifey things. Though marital things in a boyfriend girlfriend relationship is the first way to get confused.
But see, that's what I was asking you, Justin. If you're saying that the girl that you date, you would make sure she got gas in the car, make sure she have all this other stuff.
I said relationship.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. The one that you with, right?
I'm in a monogamous relationship for a year.
Okay, so then how does she get elevated to the wife? Like, what's the difference in the wife?
Victoria, Coach Aaron said Justin can't answer that question because he's not married.
All right. Okay, well then answer that, Coach Aaron, in the chat.
Well, and what elevates her to make me want to choose her as a wife, or to make me look at her as the potential of end all be all, is the consistency of all of this. Like, has she, because in 6 months, I expect her to switch up and be different. It usually take about 3, but I usually give it max 6 months. And now she's like not the same. She's upset about everything she didn't used to be mad about. Now she talking to me like the other dude she used to date. And I'm like, who you talking to? Watch your tone. You know what I mean? Like, or she's getting sketchy. I'm starting to not trust her because I don't know what she be doing when she ain't. Yeah. So the consistency, like it's not complicated. Are you feminine? Are you inspirational? Are you cooperative? And when I say cooperative, do you let me lead after you've said, okay, I trust this guy? Because first, your discernment, do I trust him to lead? Because if you don't trust a man to lead, leave him alone. Because he's a man, he gonna try to lead. So if you don't trust me to lead, leave me alone, because you're not about to be arguing with me about everything. Like on some, I say turn this way, and you looking at me like I don't know what I'm talking about. I know how to get to my house. Turn left. No, I don't know. What are we arguing? Like arguing about little dumb shit you can't follow. I can't lead you. You know. So at that point where we have consistency, where I feel like I can be the man of this house, and we can have peace, and I'm feeling nurtured and inspired and taken care of, and you feeling protected and secure and all that you want to feel from me. And the consistency to where if I lock this down for the rest of my life, good.
I gotta say it like that.
I mean, forever's a long time.
It is.
And that is a tough decision to just cut off every other chick. So one, out of for example, if I have more than one woman in my life, that's because I haven't found one woman that does everything that I need from a woman. So if I'm gonna cut them all off, can you handle all because men are accustomed to what a man is accustomed to? Or can you do all of that?
Now we dig
in. Do you need help? Do you need her to bring me food at work? And then you handle talking to me at night, and then she handles sex. Can you do all that? Some women don't want to do all that. They wanna do what they do, but then they want to tell you about all the other stuff you desire, and then we just gotta suck that up.
Well, you better ask some men who've been married before if they found everything that they wanted in one woman.
He had to let her.
I think you have to pick and choose what you
80-20 rule. We got an 80-20 rule, right?
No, not even that. I think you have to pick and choose what you really desire.
What works for you?
As deal breakers,
exactly.
Is that really that big of a deal?
Exactly. So exactly. What can you live with? Because everybody gonna have to let go of something. Everybody gonna have to tolerate a little something.
Okay.
What can you live with? Okay.
Coach Aaron said, what's the purpose of dating? Treat her the way you're going to continue to treat her before marriage. Open doors, put gas in a car while dating, and continue while married.
Can you read that again?
Thank you for answering that question, Coach Aaron.
Can you read that again?
Yep, he said, what's the purpose of dating? Treat her the way you're going to continue to treat her before marriage. Hold on, sorry.
Exactly.
Open doors, put gas in a car while dating, and continue this while married.
Exactly. So when I'm saying I'm in a year relationship and I'm putting gas in the car and I'm doing all those things, I'm showing you that I can take care of you. I'm showing you that I'm looking out for you. I'm thinking about you. I can take care of you. So at a point where I'm the only man in your life, you can say goodbye to your dad because I can do what your dad was doing for you.
You just spoke that one, baby.
He did.
You just spoke that one. Goodbye to my daddy, who does everything. Everything. I can call right now and say, hey, what you doing? Can you come bring me right now?
Boom. Boom. So at that point, like on some if you gotta call him for anything, then I'm not really your man. You still need need another man. The same way I might still because I ain't getting it out of you. And then
you're right about that. Because I think that's interesting though. But what do you do about speak on the men who are that way with their mamas? Hold on. Who like that about their mama? Well, so their mamas is the way they mama. Oh, I got my mama. Her stuff done broke down. Let me go check on my mama.
Oh no. We talking about your dad making sure his daughter is straight, not his daughter making sure dad is straight.
Right. So what about these men who do that as well to make sure their mama's straight? Now, mind you,
no. That's what I'm saying. He ain't making sure his mama's straight. I'm talking about my mom makes sure that I'm okay. So you taking the place of my mom.
These mamas ain't worried about that. They worried about it.
No, not that your mom's worried about it. I'm talking about the expectations that a woman has out of a man. Mm-hmm. I should be able to take that man to take it on because your dad got you this far in life. So now I can take it and I can say, Rob, I got it. You know what I mean? You don't got to worry about it. If something wrong with the car, I got it, Rob. If she's sick, I got it, Rob. If she needs Rob, I got you, bro. And if I don't, bro, I'm gonna call you.
There's a lot of questions going on in the chat.
Come on, because I'm telling you, because of Justin. Because of Justin.
Sharia. Jay said, wait. Jay said, what's wrong with helping moms?
Okay, you gotta go back. Okay, let me speak on that first.
You gotta go back up, Maggie. I'm like,
let me speak on that.
Hold on. Mom cannot take the place of your girl. Once you get your girl, you gotta let mom go.
Come on.
Because mom lived her life and mom made her choices. If mom's single and she ain't got no man, you make sure she ain't in a hole at the house somewhere on the floor.
Y'all are both checking on her together.
But yeah,
you and your woman gonna check on her together.
I'm not putting my mom before my girl because then I have no girl.
Right. You better tell the truth.
To be able to
your mama can't be your daggone wife. Okay.
No, my mom gotta let me go. My
mom can't be your wife.
No,
you can't do what your wife's supposed to do.
Y'all on a whole other topic with that.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
I'm gonna let y'all have that because woo, honey.
That is a good topic for another,
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk about
what else was in the chat, Sheree?
We went back to what Kendall said, but
yes,
why
Kendall,
not start off?
I asked for you, girl.
Okay, why not start off strong? Period, though. Unless you dating just to play around. Serious question, no judgment. Brian, like,
Well, you do start off strong. But you still don't do stuff out of order though. You can't because we gotta remember women doing a whole bunch more thinking and processing than we doing. So we gotta make sure that we're thinking more and extra because they are. Like you gotta keep up with and women like so you just kicking it and she wondering what is this? You know what I mean? I thought we were cool. And then she didn't say nothing until she got an attitude. She didn't say nothing when she was thinking about it. She exploded. And now you wondering like, damn, what's wrong? What do because you like on some
just on my spirit.
Yeah, start out strong, but you gotta be clear about what you're doing. Like start out strong don't mean instantly jump into a monogamous relationship with somebody you don't know. And start out strong isn't like putting gas in her car on you don't know her. I'm gonna tell you, like, bro, you don't even know her like that. Like, what you?
Correct.
But if you with her and it's a give and take and y'all in a relationship, yeah.
But see, okay.
Key point is communication. Like every other episode, we done said.
Hello.
Communication.
See, but you know what? A wise woman once told me. A wise woman that everyone is watching, they know. She told me a woman should never have to ask a man, "What are we?" Never. Because the man's job is to lead what you're doing. So a woman shouldn't have to say, "What are we? What are we?" She said, "Are you okay?" I told her something about somebody saying that. She said, "Oh, they out their mind." A woman should never have to say to a man, "What are we?"
And that's the point of a female's discernment, where you're looking at him and he's not the leader that you want. So and because see, a lot of times I'll say this: don't expect that he gonna be different. Don't expect that you gonna make him different or he gonna be different because of you. Like, cause then you really gonna be frustrated. Like you don't see it right now, but you telling yourself, okay, I like these things, so maybe cause he's gonna he's all of these different things. He's gonna tell you, like, if I'm doing these things, that's me letting you know I'm taking you more serious. Like if I give it to you all at the beginning, then you're not seeing women will be looking at me crazy if I'm spending a bunch of money and he don't even know me. Why he doing all this?
Confusion.
Like they'll be
confusion.
They'll be eating all the $30 plates in the world, but they'll be like, why is he doing? They'll still be doing it, but they in their mind they looking at me like they're looking at me like I'm soft because they're wondering like he's doing all this to,
Honestly, Justin, I think it's depending on the men or women people have dealt with, right? Because I've dealt with people where, right, I should not have stayed around because they didn't lead. And I'm like, well, I know I'm worthy enough and I will fall back and follow your lead. But then I've dealt with people where I'm like, oh, I can act feminine and in my energy. And it's like, this is refreshing. But I have to make sure and stop myself and say, okay, Maggie, he's really telling you he's enjoying spending time with you. He's putting effort and energy.
Exactly.
So I automatically fall back and have to be like, okay, let me enjoy this. But I have to think about it because I'm so used to dealing with another type of guy. So now I'm like, okay, you can sit down and let him
and relinquish worrying for us. Like he's sitting facing the door. So you don't have to worry about it.
Thank you. Hold on. Say it again.
He's walking on the outside of the street and you're on the inside of the street. Like all these different things.
Hold on. Say that again. Just to say that again.
He's walking on the outside of the street in the parking lot of Walmart. He's walking on
all right. I just want everybody to hear that because it's clearly
but you missed the first part.
I'm about to say that. Do that one too. When you in the restaurant right now. So where you folks sit?
When we at the restaurant, I'm sitting facing the exit, so I can have a bird's eye view of everything going on, and then you can sit with your back to everything, watch TV, and be in bliss, and not worry because I'm watching.
Because you know what? That's what Rob do.
Exactly.
Rob do that.
Exactly. But you know what?
I gotta make sure everything is good.
You know what though? You know why I know that though? Why I know to do that though?
Right.
It's because I grew up with men like Rob.
Oh.
I grew up with men that know what's up.
I did too. Amen.
So your discernment, you ask him, where's your dad? Are you in any fraternities? Are you this, that? So you realize he has no good men around him and he never has. So you be like, he might not know I might have to teach him what to do. And I'm too old for that.
And are you willing to do that? Exactly. Are you willing or are you not? Yep.
Don't be willing to do that.
But that's the thing. I was just about to say that.
Don't be willing to do that.
Oh, y'all looking at me. Do that. Y'all know I'm not over here trying to teach nobody.
I know. I'm saying for everybody. Don't do that. That's not the category.
Don't be willing. That is stage right. Just get out of here. Like, that's when you look at him and you realize he, like you said, Maggie, the red flag after these questions that you asked on the
waving.
The meetup is he's not capable of leading me.
And I only wasted 2 conversations in a 30-minute meetup. Bounce.
But see, hold on.
And I didn't see, hold on. But I was about to say, I would say, like, once us being the communicators that we are, like, we're gonna say, hey, I can't deal with you because of this, that, and the third. Now, by us saying that, maybe he take those notes and go find and go meet up with other men that do those things and learn. Well, then whoever that's coming up next, we pray. I hope so. Now, it's something that I have. I told them how I felt. I told them what the real was, and I've seen them grow. So it's a possibility. I'm not saying all men gonna be stuck in whatever way.
Yeah, but at a certain age, even though we get counseling and we elevate and we become the best version of ourselves, there's a certain level of you that's you. That's you.
Oh, that's true. That's so true. But it's the intent of trying to work on that is what stands out the most. Like if you're ready and just wanting to sit in your ways, then that's the issue. Like because you already got the counseling, you know what to do and this, that, and the third, but you still want to sit. You can sit your tail where you at.
Right over there.
Save you for the next person.
And that might be for somebody else. That might,
over there.
Exactly. It'll be for the next one. It's just not me, and I'm okay. Okay.
That's okay. And it's okay.
It is okay. Right.
I don't understand why people don't get that. That is, I'm telling you, that statement is so true. It's okay.
Like, but we've had to learn that. It's okay. But Victoria, you know we've had to learn that.
Yes, we did.
We've had to learn that it's okay to walk away because I feel like we're so caring and want to
trying to help.
Let me know. And feelings. Well, outside of our two porkies on here now. Retired porkies. They've been ready to throw the deuces.
Retired.
Maggie and Sheree. Maggie ready to throw them deuces. But I can say,
after 3 months,
it has taken me some years, a while, even up to now, to say that it is okay to walk away and not try to. Let me just try to make
fix
this work.
it. Let me try to fix it.
Well, let me try. Okay, well, let me give in a little bit. Let me linger, kind of be in that limbo stage. But now, baby, the way honey, if you saw me a couple months ago to how I am now, I think
you got to do what you got to do. If it ain't gonna work,
that's the great part where we can wrap up on this section and say, maybe put a fork in that and we take that on to the next session. There's a few themes that I feel like need to be expanded upon.
You already know.
A lot of things.
Because we need to talk about it. So then that means we have to do the continuation of it's okay.
It is.
Right. It's okay. That's what it's gonna be. We ain't gonna keep y'all all day though. So it's okay. We have to depart.
Letting go of the need to be right helps all of that.
Right.
Or the need to be in control. But we're gonna stop that there too.
Right, because I was about to give another story, but I ain't gonna do it. We're gonna stop next time because I'm saying it's cool. It's cool. So thank you guys. Everybody, this has been so Justin, every time you on, because you tried to play us last time, it's cool. But last what is it?
They hit me, I'm here. Just hit me.
I know.
Appreciate you.
So we really appreciate you because you're being vulnerable, you're being honest, you're being candid, you're everything that what most women are looking for.
And this right here, I like
yes.
I've been like these type of being able to talk to y'all.
Yeah. See, but let me ask you this one more question. Do you have guys like that? Do you hang around guys like you who will get on the show and speak like you do? Okay.
I don't know.
Think about that.
And we got some after show questions,
We do. Okay, so that means
definitely got some after show questions.
Sorry, y'all. After.
We already know. So we love you guys. We thank you so much. We're on the Valentine's Day is coming up, and guess who your Valentine is? Your damn self.
That's right.
You can be your damn self. That's what we're gonna do. If you ain't got nobody, you love your damn self.
I love me. Nobody can love you more than you better love yourself.
Says all the time on Drag Race, if you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else?
Hey, that's the show.
So we're gonna end it on that. All right. We love you guys. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff.
I'll let you, Coach Aaron.
Come back to the grown conversation next time. So we love y'all. Be safe. And it is COVID, so don't be out there really. If you're going on dates, put on a mask, please. Okay? Because COVID is real.
Double.
Okay. So we love you guys, and we'll talk to you later.
Holla.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Peace.